Hey everybody, welcome back. This is NASCAR Heat 3. We are on the PlayStation 4. I am nicodemoscain. We're in career mode. That's all you really need to know. If you don't know anything else, go watch the other episodes. Legend difficulty, blah blah blah, all the good stuff. We're just gonna get back into it. Why not? We're on our losing season. We've only ran one race and we finished dead last. We're just going to keep doing this because we're in a 3-star car and it sucks. It is what it is. We have to bite the bullet and just take it. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. We just have to. We have to take it. We got stuck into this because I didn't save enough money to be able to buy my own team. So it's rough. It's rough, but we're going to get through it. And by the end of this season, we should have a pretty good amount of money. We should be able to buy our trucks. And I'm going to do something different than I did from last season. I'm going to try to save my money so that we can buy an Xfinity car. Once we get our Xfinity car, I'm going to try to save my money so that we can buy a Cup car. So it is what it is. As always, my setups here come from Pit Gaming. There should be a link in the description for him. He has really good stuff. If you want to learn about the tracks, you want to learn about the setups, definitely go check him out. He knows his stuff. He comes at it from a pretty technical standpoint. At the same time, he comes from a gamer standpoint. I know I've said it before that most all game designers will, when they're making a racing game that has setups in it, most game designers will program in that perfect setup without the general consumers understanding. Just kind of like this is like if you look at the shock settings over on the left side. Pit and other guys do the same exact settings. They keep that almost exactly the same for every race, no matter what it is. And that, to me, says that is a programmer's thing. That's something that whether they intentionally did it or not, it's in there, and it helps you. It helps you run the game. It helps you do your thing. So, I mean, it's one of those. It's one of those setup deals, It's like I said, it's just one of those little setup deals that you're able to. I don't want to say exploit. Exploit's a big word, but it could be an exploit. I don't know. It could be an exploit. I don't want to call it an exploit. Okay. So in the older NASCAR Thunder games, the setups were an exploit. There are a couple of those games where the setups they didn't change between certain games, like between 2004 and 2005, and 2006, 2007, 2008. Those setups could continually go through the games, and there's very specific numbers that you plug into those setups that carry over. That, man, that's an exploit. That's just a wacky exploit that you can get away with, and it works. So, it's something to it. There's just something there to it, and I don't know how else to explain it. It is what it is. Sometimes certain setups, you look at them, you just think there's no way in hell that's going to work, but then you take it out, and it's like, man, whoever did this was a genius. And so this is what it is. I'm thinking with the trucks, I'm only going to run like a couple laps, because really we're not we are so dead in the water here. 3-star truck, we're not doing anything with this. 33.034 is what we're going to do. So I'm going to write that down. We're going to do we have a progression going on. 034. We have a progression system going on here where we see how fast we go. But that's dead last. 32nd is dead last. I am... It's just going to suck. Is this Atlanta or Las Vegas? Why did that sign say Las Vegas? This is Atlanta. Yeah? Yeah, this is Atlanta. Why did that sign say Las Vegas? That was weird. Why? What? I'm so lost right now. I'm so lost. No, we're in Atlanta, though. I know this is Atlanta. I recognize those grandstands anyway. But that one sign back here says Las Vegas. Yeah, it just says Las Vegas, like it's nothing. Just like Las Vegas. Woo-ha! How many laps? We have 11 laps until we pit. Now this one, we might be able to force it. So, of course, in the Daytona race, I kept saying if we just wait for the pit, we might be able to cause everybody else to go a lap down. But I wasn't thinking that in Daytona, it's very hard to get them a lap down because you never actually pass them in the pit. Atlanta, we should be able to pass them in the pits. We should be able to at least get some of these guys to go a lap down if they'll force a caution. I don't know. We'll have to see. But sit back and relax. This is going to be a good. It's going to be a good what? 10 minutes. This is also why I don't do stages. I don't like to do the stages because, you know, I'd rather do it all in one fell swoop. Plus the fact that that's what we grew up on. You know. I don't like the stages, man. I was listening to somebody. He was talking about why NASCAR was dying. I don't remember who it was on YouTube. But he was talking about the stages, and the stages are basically the quarters in football. That's what he was describing them. And I was like, you know, you're right. They're quarters in football. You know, NASCAR has tried its damnedest to be football. And it's like, stop trying to be football. Just be racing. Why are you trying to be anything else than what you were? You know, you've got this championship grid that you thought you could attract new viewers. And it was silly. And then you tried the whole Carve Tomorrow thing. And then you've got this NASCAR overtime, which is, it's a football reference. Now you've got these quarters, which is a football reference. You know, you've got the whole championship. They're probably going to start doing championship brackets eventually. Just wait till that happens. Yikes. It's just ridiculous. Seriously, you're NASCAR. Just be NASCAR. I mean, you know, and some people may like it, and that's fine. Hey, you know, that's fine. If you like the current NASCAR modus operandi, hey man, enjoy it. You know, it's good stuff. I just can't. It just doesn't make any sense to me anymore. You know, and you know, we can go into the whole talk about how it's just driving a car around in circles. Yeah, buddy, driving that car around in circles. Yeehaw! And yes, that's what NASCAR is. It's just driving around in circles. I have spent enough time on this side of a controller to tell you that it's a little bit more than just driving around in circles. But, yeah, just be NASCAR, man. That's all I want. Just be NASCAR. Let me come back to NASCAR. You know, I used to be the hugest fan. I used to sit and watch the races. I used to sit and play while the races were going on because I happen to have 2 TVs. Don't even ask. It's not like I'm super rich. I just happen to have 2 TVs at the time. and I'd be watching the race on one, and I'd be playing the game on the other, and you know, I would have the game running 100% laps of that race that I was running, and it was seriously, it's what I used to do. I used to love that stuff, man. Now it's like, ugh. It shows me that I had so much free time back then. I didn't have a life back then. I really didn't. I didn't care. I was living on my own. I had living in a trailer all by myself. Man, I just had so much free time. Oof. That just seems like I can't get 5 seconds. I'm staying up late just to do this. Speaking of which, we should be seeing LAN cable disconnect here in a second, so don't be afraid when it happens. Because I have my Wi-Fi router turns off at 12. Well, when does it go off? 12:15. It is 12:05 right now, so we got about 10 minutes. Yes, I have my Wi-Fi router turn itself off. I do that because I believe in EMF radiation. That's just me. You don't have to believe it if you don't want to. That's just fine and dandy. But I'll tell you what, I sleep so much better when it goes off. And if that's psychosomatic, then hey, I'll just keep doing it. I'll keep deluding myself into thinking that I'm sleeping better without it on. Not to mention turning my phone to airplane mode too. Whew, man. But my dreams have become so much more vivid. I've been sleeping better. Yeah, it's been pretty nice. I'm just saying. The only downfall is, you know, it's on nights like this where I decide to stay up late, and the router turns off, and like everything in our house is connected to the router. Which just, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. You get over it. Need to hook my, get some more TV antennas hooked up to where we can watch, you know, like Comet TV or My TV, you know, the neat channels. Comet TV is such a neat channel. I like that. I know, we're doing racing games. We're doing NASCAR, and I'm talking about Comet TV.
Alright, we need fuel. Let's pit now.
Alright, we're going to forgo that. We're going to go around. You can see how many of them are in the pits.
5 more laps here.
I don't know if they're going to force a... Oh, man. Come on, guys. You have to give me... You guys have to give me a... You have to give me a caution. See, there's still 23 guys on the track. Give me a caution. I don't want to go in there. Damn it.
We need fuel. Let's pit.
I'm pitting. Hold on.
We need you to slow down, please.
Alright. 4 tires. Man, I need 4 tires because I could already feel my tires are starting to go. Let's just take right sides only. I'm going to regret that, I'm sure. I'm going to regret that. .6 seconds is not bad.
Hammer down. Come on, go.
I'm a lap down now. That's nice. Of course, you know, if caution does come out, there's no way in hell that I'm going to be able to do anything in this race, but it is what it is. It's not like I'm going to do anything in this race. What am I going to do in this race?
Alright, leader, pit
I mean, seriously? We've been talking about it for a while now. This is a 3-star car on Legend difficulty. You will get crushed. Absolutely crushed in this game.
2 laps to go.
Until you're able to get your car up to 100%, you know, or a 100 rated car or a 5-star car, whatever it takes. You will get crushed by this game. Oh, whoa. Jerks. Of course, we've already talked about the physics of this game too. Just getting that little tiny bump was enough to pushed me all over the place.
White flag. Come on, dig, driver.
I was saying, mercifully, we got one more lap. So we got that going for us. But dead last. Woohoo! Hey, man. So we didn't get the caution pulled. That sucks. It is what it is. I mean, it's not... What else are we going to do here? You know? What else are we going to do here? Oh, come on. Come on. Let's try to pit. Let's pit and get full tires and full gas. And then we'll see if we can do something. Because I don't know if the... No, everybody pitted. Look. Everybody decided to pit. If I would have stayed out, I wonder what would have happened. But everybody decided to pit. So now it's like... Now I'm just beating against the wall here. Screaming against a brick wall. Look at this.
Still there.
Unbelievable.
Leader is pitting this time.
But if I would have stayed out, then it would have been the same way, except everybody would have been passing my
In
ass.
front of you.
And there just would have been no... Oh, wait, look at these guys. These guys decided to stay out. Looks like I ran out of gas. I might actually get 30th place. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look. We actually got 30th place. It's a miracle. Something else that randomly happens in this game is on the last lap whenever these guys, you know, decide to stay out and run out of gas, or I almost want to say they blow a tire. Something happens. I don't know what happens, but it winds up slowing up half the field. And it's really weird. I can zoom past half the field and then get into like a top 20 or something. It's happened before. I've seen it happen, and it's just, it's weird and random. I don't know. It just is what it is. Oh, that was awful. That's what that was. That was terrible. I'm trying to stay upbeat. I really am. I'm trying to stay upbeat and positive for this, but it's a kick in the balls. It really is. It's just terrible. And we got another race we got to do. Oh, man. Let me check my thing. We're still doing good. This keeps saying that I'm dropping frames. I don't know what what you guys are seeing. It looks fine on my end, but if I'm dropping frames, then I'm dropping frames. Hey, you keep racing like you did with me, and we'll get along just fine. In other words, if you keep racing in the back of the pack and let me win races, then we'll get along just fine. It'll be great. It'll be wonderful. I'll let you come over and, you know, have a barbecue or something. So now we're at Drebin in the dirt, which is going to be a win. It's nice to have a win after these terrible losses. All right. Let's prepare the car. We got to adjust our plan. And remember, I was saying before how this starts working itself out. You will constantly have 4 cars that are at 100. You do your 70s. Bam. 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 Do your 85s. Bam. 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 And then you start it. And then what that does is that automatically pushes the one up to 100, and that pushes the other one up to 85. And it just cycles itself out like that. And you only need 6 employees at 15. And that's what we're going to try to do when we get our trucks going. I'm going to try to make it to where we only do 6 employees that have 15 on one of their stats. And I'm just going to see how that works, you know, how that cycles through. Because I think, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see when we get there. We just have to get there. So I don't need to do anything else in that one. Then we'll just go race. Just pick the one, whichever one they give me. Bam. There we go. We're going to Drebin. It's game. It's like Massive win, massive loss. Massive win, massive loss. Massive win, massive loss. There's no in between. Until you can buy your own car, there's no in between. It's just weird. Like I said, there's no balance. There's just no balance at all. But whatever. So, here's the setup. Let me check this, make sure. I always like to check these, make sure, because I don't trust auto-loading anything. It's just me. I'm old school, man. I'd rather load it up myself. Let's do a couple of practice laps here. Refamiliarize myself with the track. Even though Drebin isn't one that I remember too much, I'm just kind of, I mean, there's no markers. I don't have any markers on this track. I just kind of, release it and then go, and then release it and go. There goes my LAN cable, which means my Wi-Fi is now officially off. Yeah, I don't really have any markers here. I just kind of release and go, release and go. Let's go ahead and after this one we'll do one more. I think. I don't know. I cannot keep count on these at all. I can tell you this much: my current time up there right now is actually slower than the one that we did at the last time we were here. Last time we were here was a 13.7. That's all right. All right, we'll go with that. Of course, we advanced. We'll do this one. I will try to count on this one. We'll count on this and make sure that we get the right amount of laps. It almost feels like this was the track where I was talking about having markers to be able to run a race, but I don't remember where my markers are. Is it the second? I'm guessing it's that second light pole. I don't know. I don't remember. If everything else fails, you can always look at the track whenever the dirt starts getting a little darker. That's a good place to. That's a good place to release. Oh man, so 13.8.2. That's still not our fastest lap, but it is what it is. Of course, we advanced again. Just one more time. This one, like I said, we will go until we cannot get any faster, which shouldn't. This should only be about 3 laps. We usually set the first one. 14.58. Oh shit. Well, I can tell you right now that's going to be us. Oh, 14.2. Wow. I don't think I'm releasing enough. I think it's what it is. I think as I'm going around, I'm not lifting like I should be. 15.9. See if we can go any faster. I'm not trying to break the record. I'm just saying, 13.8. Just seeing if I can. I mean, I'm trying to. I'm not just out here. I could very well set a fast time and then just like scrub the rest of these. That's where it's going to be. But I don't want to just scrub it. I just want to. I'm wanting to try. I'm wanting to see what I can do with it. And so we're up in second place. So it's going to be what it is. Boogity, boogity, boogie, and all that jazz. Reminds me, we watched Cars 3 the other day. That was actually really good. A lot better than Cars 2, I can tell you that much. Cars 2 just, ugh. I think it was a good way to end the trilogy, and they set themselves up for a spin-off. So, you know, and that's fine. They can have spin-offs all they want. I am still reminded of somebody saying whenever somebody was saying that Pixar said that they wouldn't make sequels just to make money. There had to be a story to make sequels. You know, good story to make sequels. What are we up to? 4 Toy Stories now? Have we or have we not finished that storyline? What the hell, you know? Or Cars. Just flat out. Why do we need 3 Cars movies? You finished that storyline in 1 movie, as far as I'm concerned. But they found a way to tie it all up, and you know, like I said, they, as far as Cars concerned, man, they have such a merchandising back. What do you want to call it? It's not a backlog, a back end, a merchandising back end on those movies that they can't not make movies out of that. I mean, it's just, you know, every time I go to Walmart or go to Meijer or go anywhere, you know, you have an entire section in the vehicle aisle, in the little toy vehicle aisle that's nothing but cars. Toys R Us used to have an entire aisle dedicated to cars. It was ridiculous. I miss Toys R Us, man. Damn it. That was... that one guy I hit probably spun. We do not need to pit. That was probably like the biggest blow to everybody's ego when we lost Toys R Us. Whether you ever went there or not, Toys R Us served a purpose. And I, unfortunately, all I can do is think of all the kids that are coming up that will never be able to enjoy the just the pure satisfaction of going to a Toys R Us. You know, just a actual toy store that you can go in, and everything that's in there is something that you can play with. It's just sad, man. It just really is. So anyways, we crushed that one. Just more money that we can use for later on. 2 wins. I'm just gonna other than the road course, we're just gonna dominate this monster. 13.667. Wow, that's actually faster. So we're gonna write that down. 13.667. That way we have it. Save that. Oh, wow. 1 big loss, 1 big win. That's the way it works. But yeah, Toys R Us. I could go into a whole thing about Toys R Us, man. We used to go into Toys R Us just about every week. Every 2 weeks, actually, we'd go into Toys R Us. And I used to love it. It just used to be great. Your stats are starting to look pretty good with those 5 lifetime wins. Keep them coming. Yep. That's what I call a win. The win at Drebin is fast, professional, and incredibly clean. Sure, why not? That's what I call a win. You literally stole her tweet, brother. What the heck? Nicodemoscain has it all. Talent, professionalism, a win, and my respect. Okay. You deserve that win. No lucky charms needed when you're really fast and super clean, and you have the car of the century. All right, so the next one is going to be at Vegas. I don't know what's after. We might have another. Eventually, the dirt series has to fall off, and we have to have 2 truck races in a row. So I'm thinking this next one's going to be Vegas and Martinsville. And Martinsville in a truck is kind of fun. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's fun. Dover, Kansas. I love Dover. Dover's a good track of mine. Kansas has always been a medium track of mine. Charlotte, Texas. Love Texas. Just like Atlanta. Texas is fun as hell. Iowa, Gateway sucks. Chicagoland, Kentucky. Eldora. Okay, so here's the thing. I've said before in the 2018 side of it, the one that I'm not recording, I've simmed through so many races. I don't know if I've ran the dirt track with the trucks. I don't know if I have or not. That's the truth. I don't know. I'm sure I have. I just don't remember. Pocono, I cannot stand Pocono. I hate that race. It needs to die somewhere. Bristol, that'll be fun. Canadian Tire, another road course. Talladega, just losses. I'm just looking at losses. Just thinking about all the losses we're going to have. So anyways, guys, let's check statistics, though. Statistics. 5 wins. And they're all in the dirt series. Those might be the only wins I get through the whole thing. I don't know. It just depends on how we look down the line. I don't know. Wow. We're going to keep on going. So come back next time and check it out. This has been NASCAR Heat 3 on the PlayStation 4. I've been nicodemoscain. Like, comment, subscribe, or don't. Yeah, we're just going to keep on going. I'm just going to keep on losing. It just, like I said, you have to get through it. We should have put back some money so that we could get a truck. Can we look at... No, we can't, can we? Damn it. Because it doesn't say you have to get to that point in the season to be able to see how much it costs. That sucks, man. You can't break the contract either. That's the worst part about it, too. You're stuck in a 1-year I mean, it's just about as bad as like Xfinity. You know, you sign up for cable for a year and you're stuck in it for a year. It's terrible. Anyways, guys, I shall see you next time. I wish you all well in all your future endeavors, and I hope that the well lasts for you. God bless, take care, and keep your eyes on the road and your hand upon the wheel.